So the topic for today's video is schedule Google Business Profile post from Google Sheets using OpenAI automatically. So if you are also planning to optimize your Google Business Profile by adding lots of posts here, then this video is for you. So what will happen? We will add a lot of topics along with the image URL as well as the target URL in this spreadsheet, and then we will schedule an automation using this automation and integration software Pabbly Connect. So what will happen? Every day on a specific time, the topic of the post as well as this image URL and this target URL will be picked from this spreadsheet, and using OpenAI application, a content will be generated on this particular topic, and all these three details will be passed automatically to Google Business Profile, and you will notice a post will be added here on the daily basis automatically in this particular way, so that when your user will check for the post, they will find lot of posts here on the daily basis, and they can also click on this learn more option and check the full tutorial. Want to learn how you can also automate this? Then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So in order to automate this, we will have to build a connection in this Google Sheets OpenAI and in this Google My Business Profile application, or we can say Google Business Profile, with the help of Pabbly Connect. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as schedule Google Business Profile post from Google Sheets using OpenAI. Now it will ask you to select the folder in which you want to create your automation workflow. So I'm selecting this main workflow folder, now clicking on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. So in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I should select this Google Sheets application because I want to capture the topic as well as the image URL as well as this target URL in the dashboard. But instead of selecting Google Sheets, I'll go with the schedule, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can schedule your automation, your workflows. So we also wanted to schedule our automation on a specific time, so that is why I have selected the same, and then it will ask you that how often you want to run your workflow. So in this particular case, I want to run my workflow on the daily basis, so going with this every day, and from here you can also specify the time. Okay, so how about I select the timing of 10 a.m. or something related to 10:40 a.m. not p.m. a.m. So I have selected the same timing, clicking on save, and in this way my automation workflow will be scheduled for the same date and time. So what will happen? Every day our automation will trigger and the next step will be executed. Now what will be our next step? So firstly we are going to fetch the topic of the article on which we want to produce the content and publish on Google Business Profile. So that is why I'm selecting the same application, that is Google Sheets. Okay, and now I will select the action event, that is get rows, because I want to actually get the rows, I want to actually fetch the rows. Okay, so selecting the same, now clicking on connect, then clicking on add a new connection, and for connecting my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, I will have to provide the access of my account in which I have created the spreadsheet. But because I have provided this access multiple times, because I have already created several automations, so instead of going with the new connection, I am going with existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way my Google Sheets account will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. But if you're connecting Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect for the first time, you will always have to go with the new connection only. So here you can notice it is connected, and because we are connected, whatever the spreadsheets are already available in my account have started visible here. So I'll be selecting this specific spreadsheet because I want to to fetch the details from here only, and in the sheet also we have a single sheet only. So as soon as I select the sheet from here, you will notice this sheet will be also selected automatically, and now it is asking for the range, that enter the range of the sheet from where you would like to fetch the details. So currently I have the data from this A2 to C, and I will have to check that I have the data up to which particular row. Alright, I have the data up to C15. Okay, so instead of specifying this 15th row, what I will do here is I will provide the range as A2 to C. In such case, what will happen? If in future I will add more details after that 15th row, what will happen? I will not have to edit this automation and specify this range again and again as 15 and then as 16 and then as 70. Okay, so that is why I am not specifying the row number A2 to C. So it will automatically fetch even the new data if I will add it later. Okay, so clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that a response will be received, but currently we have captured this response into the simple response. Okay, so in this particular use case, what is the problem with this simple response? You will notice we have all the spreadsheet data, but we have got our spreadsheet data in just one go. However, I wanted to execute this automation one at a time. Now you tell me, if I will execute my further step, what value I am going to map? If I will map the first value, the value of the second row, basically what will happen next time? How my automation will get to know that it will have to pass the third row value, that is social media marketing, and this is the image URL and this is the target URL. And again, further, how my automation will get to know that later on it has to pass the next details. Okay, so that is why there is a problem with this simple response. Instead of capturing this data in simple response, I will first disable that simple response and will capture the same data into the advanced response. Basically, you will have to toggle off this button, clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that the same data will be fetched up as an array. Okay, so let me show you how this array will look like. Okay, so if you will notice the pair of curly braces and square bracket, then understand that this is actually the data has actually got into the array format only. And here we have the topic of the article, here we also have the image to be inserted, and here we have this target URL, and this was the first data. And from here, from this second curly braces, you can find the second row data. Here also you can notice the row index. Okay, this was the data of row index first, basically row index second. If I will scroll down, you will find the row index 3, and in the same way we have all the data. Now you must be thinking why I have captured this data into the advanced response, because now also the data has got all together, not one at a time. So don't worry about that. Once you will have the data into the array format, using another interesting feature, you can actually process this data one at a time. You just need to click on this plus icon and search for the iterator, using which you can actually iterate these values one at a time. Okay, this is the feature, and it is really an amazing feature. Simply select the action event, that is process array, click on connect, and it will be connected immediately. And now you just need to provide, you just need to map the details which you have just got via Pabbly Connect. Yes, it is the same response which we have just got. You can even read it, response result. If I will scroll up and will open the spreadsheet data, you will notice the response as response result only. Here you can notice this is the response results which we are mapping here, and whatever the details we will map here from this drop down, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time or in next time. Basically what will happen on the daily basis, the data will be captured into the advanced format only, into the advanced response only, and that advanced response will be added here automatically, or we can say that array will be passed here automatically on the daily basis. Now in front of you, if I will click on this button, you will notice that this time we will get the data of one row at a time. So if you will check the spreadsheet on row index 2, you will find the same topic, that is importance of marketing automation in business, and here also we have the data of row index 2 only, not other data. So in this way you can process one data at a time. Basically one row at a time. So what will happen on the daily basis, only single row data will be fetched up here, and the same topic, a single topic only be posted on Google Business Profile. Okay, so in this way the third step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I'll show you how you can generate a post on the very same topic. Okay, so selecting the application that is OpenAI, as I have told you that we will use this AI application to generate the articles automatically. In the action event, go with this chat GPT. Now click on connect, and just like we have connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, now we will be connecting OpenAI with the Pabbly Connect, for which it will ask you the token. So if you are already logged in this OpenAI application, you can directly click on this hyperlink and it will redirect you to that specific page from where you can actually generate a new secret key. Okay, let me even show you that. Well, I have already created 2 keys, so instead of generating a new key, I am going to use the existing one. So that is why I'm selecting the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way my OpenAI application will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, but if you're connecting OpenAI with the Pabbly Connect for the first time, you will have to generate a new key and you will have to provide the same key here while connecting it. Okay, and here you can find the models which are already available in our OpenAI application. Well, here I'm using the free version only, so that is why I will go with this 3.5 turbo version. If you have a paid account, you can also go with GPT-4 AI model, and further it is going to ask you the prompt, basically the instruction, what exactly you want this chat GPT to execute. So in this particular case, I would like to generate a content on this particular topic, so I will write the instructions something like, please generate a content not more than 1500 words. Now why I'm mentioning this 1500 words, because if you will generate a larger content, Google Business Profile is not going to accept that content, so you will have to specify the word limit here. Okay, so please generate a content not more than 1500 words, and after this dash I am going to provide the topic of the article, which again I am going to map from this drop down, not going to copy it again and again. So whatever the details we will map here will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time or in next time, but whatever the details you will provide here manually will remain same. So this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and via manually, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. If you want to be more specific in your instructions, you can provide the instructions as per your requirement. For now, I am directly clicking on this button and will wait for the response, and in the response I will look for the content to be generated automatically. So fingers crossed. And here you can notice the response is received. If I will scroll down, you will find the same content, basically the content on the same topic under this choices 0 message content. Let me scroll down and show you the whole content. Give me a second, let me maximize it. Marketing is the backbone of any business, and with the introduction of automation, the process of marketing has become even more simplified and efficient. Automation is an innovative way of marketing which has revolutionized the way businesses operate. Okay, so did you notice what an interesting content it has generated automatically, and now we can easily post that content on Google Business Profile. How? Click on this plus icon once again and search for the same, that is Google Business Profile. Give me a second, searching for the same. Alright, here we have this Google Business Profile, and just like we have connected above applications with Pabbly Connect, now I will be connecting this Google Business Profile with Pabbly Connect, and here in the action event you will have to go with this call to action post. Yes, create call to action post. So basically these are called as call to action post only, and it is completely up to you whether you want to provide some book related data or you want to go with some other data. I'll show you all these options. Clicking on connect, and again I am going with the existing connection. If you are connecting it for the first time, you can actually go with the new connection and it is connected, and here you can notice it has already detected my account name as well as the location name. Let me even show you that. Here we have the business profile name as Parampara only, and the same has got selected automatically, and it is asking for the summary of the post. So again we are going to map that auto generate content from this OpenAI application. So give me a second. Here we have the content which I have mapped successfully. Further it is asking for the topic type, so it is going to be standard only, and finally it is asking for the call to action type, whether you are publishing a book or a call or a learn more. So I'll go with this basic one, that is learn more. Asking for the URL, basically where exactly you want your users to be redirected. Okay, so let me show you. If I will click on this hyperlink, I have redirected my users on Pabbly's blog page. Okay, so I'm going to follow the same thing. Basically I'm going to provide some random link here, and I think I have already prepared that target URL in my spreadsheet, so I don't even need to search for the same. I'm going to map again from this drop down, from this iterator step. How? Give me a second. Remember, we have processed the data one at a time, and currently we have the data of row index 2 which I have mapped successfully. Asking for the language code. If you want, you can go with English language, or you can also provide the language code of your choice. Okay, but I'm leaving it blank, it will automatically detect that. Okay, asking for the media format. So because I'm about to upload a photo, so I have added the media format as photo. Asking for the media source URL. Remember, we have already captured this media URL also from our spreadsheet. Remember, we have added this URL. How about I also show you this image URL before I make it live on Google Business Profile? Alright, so this is the link. Coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And now finally I am going to click on this button save and send test request, and firstly I will wait for the response. Well, it is saying error, request contains an invalid argument. I will have to check the error type, and it is also saying that must be at most of 1500 characters. Okay, so I think I have generated the content of 1500 words, not 1500 characters, so I will have to correct that thing. I will have to correct my prompt. Give me a second. I'm going back in my OpenAI application, and here I am going to rewrite my instructions, something like please generate a content not more than 1500 characters. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so I have updated my prompt, finally clicking on this button save and send test request, and now I am going to map that newly generated response. Okay, waiting for that, fingers crossed. Alright, a new content is generated, and now I don't even need to manually copy or manually map this new content. If I will refresh my automation, you will notice that the same new content will be mapped automatically. Okay, so scrolling down and directly opening this Google Business Profile. How about I click on this button once again? Okay, fingers crossed. And here you can notice the response is generated here, and even the content, the post has been posted automatically on my Google My Business Profile, or we can say Google Business Profile listing. How about I directly show you? I am going to refresh my Google Business Profile, and then I will show you this section. Okay, so here you can notice the same thing has been posted twice because I have clicked on that button 2 number of times. Now some people might be wondering that how did I manage to post here, because every time I was clicking on that button it was giving me an error, and I think you are also facing the same thing. So here I would like to give you a small tip. If you will notice this content section, you will notice only few lines are visible here, so you will have to generate a very small content using OpenAI. If you will exceed the word limit, what will happen? You will get the error and the post will not be updated. Okay, so if I will show you my prompt, basically the instruction of this OpenAI, you will notice that I have defined the limit of this 60 words only. Okay, please generate the content on this topic. The length of the content should not exceed the limit of 60 words. You can even increase this word limit, but make sure that you do not exceed the 1500 characters limit. Okay, and you can check on Google that how many words are actually equal to 1500 words. I hope this tip is useful for you, and in this way you can automate the process of creating the post post on your Google My Business profile with the help of Pabbly Connect. Once this automation is ready inside Pabbly Connect, you can sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation workflow into the description box. So simply click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same automation workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.